Hi, and welcome back to the mats if you're new here, and welcome back if you've practiced with me before. My name is Tati, and today we're going to be doing a nice, slow, cozy, and deeply regenerative class. For those of you who've been following my posts and stories on Instagram, you might know that I've recently completed my Yoga Nidra teacher training, which is it was an absolutely amazing experience. Yoga Nidra is a beautiful practice, very accessible to anyone who can lie on their back with their eyes closed. I like to think of it as Shavasana on crack. So what we're going to be doing today is moving through a few poses to stretch the body, just release any tension in the physical body. And then for the second half of the class, we'll be moving into a basic Yoga Nidra for beginners. So if you've never done this before, this might be your perfect chance to try it out. And for those of you who are quite familiar with Yoga Nidra, of course you can join in. This is not only for beginners. So yeah, I'm really excited to share this with you. Let me know at the end of the practice in the comments how it goes for you. And of course, if you haven't already subscribed, it always means a lot to me if you want to see more content like this. So for today's practice, you might want to make sure that the place you're practicing in is undisturbed, because we'll be moving into Yoga Nidra at the end. Maybe dim the lights a little bit, maybe put on a candle if you want to, optional, or maybe put some scents. I love the smell of lavender, but again, optional, you don't have to. And then if you have a bolster, that's great. You might want to have one nearby. If you don't have a bolster, don't worry about it. Maybe bring some pillows or rolled up blankets, some cushions from the couch, or that could be useful. Just something soft that you can practice with, and a warm blanket to wrap up in. And with that, I'd say, let's get started. I'm really excited for this one. So we're actually going to begin today lying on our belly. So finding all the way onto the belly, forming a little pillow with the arms maybe stacking right forearm on top of left, and then resting forward on the hands. Just arriving in the practice now, feeling the sensation of the belly rising and falling on the earth. Releasing tension in the lower spine. And coming back to yourself. From here, walking the forearms so that they're parallel to one another. Elbows are underneath the shoulders, and peeling open the chest. So just finding a gentle back bend here. If this is too strong, you can come back down onto the forearms. Just gently waking up. Lower spine, chin is slightly tucked. Sending that breath all the way along the spine to the base of the spine, to the hollow of the back. Softening the gaze. And exhale, release. From here we'll be switching, so left forearm stacks on top of the right. And laying the forehead on top of the stack. Just releasing here. And notice how you feel the quality of the breath, any thoughts or feelings landing in your body, landing on the mat and in your practice. And inhale from here, coming back into our Sphinx pose. Elbows underneath the shoulders, peeling open that chest. Option to gaze over the left shoulder, peeking back as far as feels comfortable. And exhale, coming back through center, switching sides, gazing over the right shoulder. Finding a tiny little twist here. Exhale, release, walking the hands underneath the shoulders, and then very slowly moving yourself through all fours, bringing the big toes to touch, knees are wide, sitting down on the heels. And here's an option to make use of your bolster or pillow by sliding it underneath the body. If you don't have one, don't worry, you can come into a normal child's pose without a prop. Walking the hands along the prop, resting the cheek on the block or bolster, pillow, or the forward. I find this a bit uncomfortable, so I choose to lie on my cheek and temple, closing down the eyes. Letting the hips melt towards the earth, feeling supported by the bolster. Sensing the air and the energy flow through the body. Natural breath flowing in and out. One more deep breath, and then switching sides, so resting the left cheek on the block or bolster. Just surrender, letting go. Know where you need to be, nothing you need to do. This is your practice. So allowing yourself to be present for yourself. Taking another deep breath in through the nose. Exhale. Slowly walking the hands towards the knees, taking your time here. So with these restorative practices, we can really move slowly, keeping the body close to the ground and finding into a comfortable cross-legged position, moving your prop to the side and just finding your sit bones rolling out the shoulders in one direction, big circle, switching the direction, so moving as fast or as slow, just feeling into all of the joints and muscles, perhaps rolling the neck from side to side. And finding stillness. Nice tall spine, but keeping the muscles relaxed. Feeling the sensations of the body breathing, noticing the change of shape of the ribs, the rib cage, the belly rising and falling, expanding and contracting. Slowing down the thoughts, slowing down the breath. Breathing naturally in and out. Slowly blinking open the eyes, rubbing the hands against one another, creating just a little bit of warmth, and then placing the hands, forming a little cup on top of the eyes, sensing that darkness beyond the eyelids, a warmth in the hands, relaxing the jaw and the lips. And then inviting you to rub the temples and the forehead with the fingers. Just rubbing in circles. There's no right or wrong way to do this. Maybe increasing the circles and rubbing along the brow, the jawbone. Just nice big circles. Can be nice to use the middle finger for this. Smoothing out along the cheekbones. And then gently tapping the cheeks with the fingertips, tapping the top of the lip, tapping along the mouth to either the bottom lip and the chin, tip of the chin, up the jaw, tapping the temples, along the top of the eyebrows and the third eye center. Tap, 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 tap. Tapping along the neck and towards the collarbone. Can be quite fun to play with the vibration, so making a humming sound. Inhale through the nose. And exhale, making a humming sound. Continuing to tap the sternum and along the collarbones, breathing in and exhale. And release. Sensing by closing down the gaze, the vibrations in the body, the subtle energy created, the release of the tension of all of the little muscles in the face. Inhale, blinking open the eyes, sweeping the arms up, palms to touch, gather that energy and bring it to the heart center. Inhale, sweeping the arms up, and exhale, bringing hands to heart center. And as we move into Yoga Nidra for the second half of our practice, we'll be working with a Sankalpa, or our heart's deepest resolve or intention. You might not be familiar with this concept, so don't worry. You might choose to work with the intention, I am resting deeply, or I am living in tune with my true nature. Or perhaps you have your own intention for this practice or this life, this beautiful life of yours. So I invite you to call this intention to mind now and state it in the present tense. So I am, and then ... whatever your intention is. I am resting deeply now, or I am living in tune with my true nature. Whatever comes up for you. And again, don't worry if nothing pops up. You can simply work with one of the suggestions, or simply cultivate a feeling or color tone. And then opening the eyes, rolling out the wrists in one direction, the other direction, and finding your way onto your back. So for Yoga Nidra, we want to have the body as comfy and warm as possible, because we'll be lying down for quite an extended period of time. If you are not comfortable lying down, you can also do this by propping yourself up against a wall and getting comfy. If you are lying down, I would suggest sliding maybe a bolster or pillow or rolled up blanket under the knees. You can also place one under the feet. You might want to have something underneath the forearms. It can be nice to have the palms facing up, but you can also place the hands on the body, so perhaps the chest or belly. If you would like to support your head, you might slide a pillow underneath the head and cover the eyes with a cloth or eye pillow as an optional to create some darkness. And placing a blanket over the body to get super cozy and warm. And really taking your time to settle in. All you need to do now is lie down, close your eyes, listen to the sound of my voice, and after the guidance, I will bring us back out of Yoga Nidra. So taking the next few moments to get yourself even 5% more comfortable. Taking 2 sips of air in through the nose. And exhale. Taking another 2 sips of air in through the nose. And exhale. And know that there is no right or wrong way to do Yoga Nidra. You might fall asleep and just trust in this inner wisdom of your body. Maybe it's craving some deep rest and restoration. Unclenching the jaw, softening the eyelids. Unfurl the fingers. Taste inside the mouth. Feel the sensation of air traveling in and out of the nose. closing the eyes to the world of seeing and diving into the layers of darkness beyond the eyelids now. You might like to call to mind your Sankalpa or deepest heartfelt desire. I am resting deeply now, or I am living in tune with my true nature. Or perhaps you're working with your own intention, repeating this to yourself 3 times now. And as you hear the body part named, gently bringing your attention to the center of the forehead, left temple, bringing awareness to the right temple, tip of the nose, upper lip, lower lip, inside the mouth, sensing the right cheek, left cheek, pit of the throat, bringing attention to the center of the chest, right shoulder, right upper arm, elbow, lower arm, wrist, palm of the right hand, back of the hand, sensing between the fingers, tip of the right thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, tip of the right pinky finger, sensing the whole right arm, bringing attention to the center of the chest, left shoulder, left upper arm, elbow, lower arm, left wrist, palm of the hand, back of the hand, sensing the space between the left fingers, tip of the left thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, tip of the left pinky finger, sensing the whole left arm, and bringing attention back to the center of the chest, the belly, feeling the whole right leg, the whole right leg, and sensing the whole left leg, the whole left leg, right buttocks, left buttocks, center of the belly, right torso, left torso, sensing the whole top of the chest, the whole back of the body, Sensing the whole left half of the body, from the left toes all the way, the leg, torso, arm and fingertips. And sensing the whole right side of the body, from the right tips of the toes, leg, torso, arm and into the right fingertips. And bringing awareness back to the gentle waves of the breath. Allowing yourself to become effortless, breathing naturally, sensing the whole body relaxing into the earth beneath you. And imagining yourself walking down a beautiful path. The gentle humming of a warm summer breeze. A few birds singing their songs, swaying in the branches of a beautiful big oak tree. Notice what sounds you hear around you. The air is fragrant with the smell of a recent summer rain, fresh and earthy. And imagine yourself taking a few steps, soaking up your beautiful surroundings. Noticing how you are noticing the quality of your inner experience. You walk up to a giant tree, and at first you don't realize how big it is. But as you approach and look up, you gaze into the thick green canopy above you, absorbing in all the shades of green. Many layers upon layers of leaves and branches, fresh growth, creating a shelter for many living beings in the tree. Specks of dabbled sunlight peek out from between the leaves, and you feel the majestic energy of this old tree surrounding you, rooted in its ancient wisdom. Perhaps you walk up to the tree and run your fingertips along its thick, rough bark, taking time to feel the texture on your skin. You take nourishing breaths of fresh air, filling your lungs with air which has been perfectly cleaned and cleansed by the tree, allowing this pure air to flow through your lungs, your entire body, sending the healing power to every cell in your body. You continue to walk on and come to a small clearing. Lying down in the afternoon sun, you soak up her golden warmth and gaze up into the vast sky, inviting you into presence, inviting you into letting go and being with yourself in this deeply relaxed state, held by the earth, bathed in the warmth of the sun, appreciating the glory and connectedness of yourself with everything in the universe. And calling back to mind your heart's intention or Sankalpa. I am resting deeply. I am living in tune with my true nature. With each inhalation, feeling yourself become a little bit lighter. And with every exhalation, letting go of anything that no longer serves you. Breathing in, becoming ever so slightly more spacious. Feel your body being held by the earth. A supportive hug from gravity. Begin to sense the breath and the movement of the chest and the belly rising and falling. In and out. Breathing in and out. And slowly begin to notice the outline of the body. The shape and volume of the body lying on the earth. Taking a few more deep breaths in and exhale. Gently inviting movement into the body, wriggling the fingers, perhaps running the thumb along the first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger. Stretching the body long, finding length, arms come up and overhead. Keep the eyes closed for now. And know that you can stay in this state for a little while longer or join us in re-emerging. Hugging the knees into the chest, giving yourself a loving embrace. And then very slowly, in your own time, rolling over one side and finding your way into a comfortable seated position. Keeping the eyes closed. Relaxed shoulders. Sensing how you feel now at the end of practice. How does the body feel? The mind, quality of the emotions, the spirit. And by practicing Yoga Nidra regularly, we train our body to access these states of deep rest and regeneration more readily. And release healing hormones, happy hormones into the body. So many beautiful benefits. Bringing hands to heart center in gratitude. Namaste. Thank you very much for being here today. I really hope that you enjoyed this regenerative and Yoga Nidra class. If you did, please let me know in the comments. Also, if you'd like to see more, I'm thinking of maybe doing a little series of yoga nidra. So if this is your first time, or if you're interested in something like this, please let me know. If you have other suggestions, you're also very welcome to let me know in the comment section below. I am always wanting to create and share things that you would like to enjoy. So yeah, let me know. If you haven't subscribed, please do. It helps support the channel and notifies you every time I release new videos, which is usually on a Sunday. And I look forward to seeing you on the mat again real soon. All my love.